Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, subscribe and like. If you have been watching us and you don't recognize this face, it's because I am free. I have no makeup, no lashes, nothing. It has been so crazy busy since after the wedding and even before the wedding. And this is Joelle's sister's wedding, which we had so much fun. There's Joelle. Thank you. You're so sweet. He likes to share. Okay, so since the wedding is over, I'm able to show you guys some of the things that I worked on, and I helped the bride and her maid of honor create and make and put together. I want to show you guys that, which were some of the signs, the bouquets. We had so much fun. It was a lot of work too, because when you're a bridesmaid and you're in the wedding party, there's a lot of responsibility, not only being in the wedding, but cleanup, right?
Oh yeah.
Joel did a lot of cleanup, and he went above and beyond because it was at a church, and he really helped clean up. They were so thankful. But let me show you guys some of the things that we made.
So I want to start off by showing you guys the bride's garage. This is her setup before we started making the bouquets and the centerpieces. It was so much fun to create these. These are actually my glass vases, and we just put the flowers in there. I love the way it turned out.
So here is the bridal bouquets. These are all the bridesmaids. And then the difference for the maid of honor is that instead of twine, we wrapped it in like bling wrap. So it was really pretty. They have a bow that we fluffed out before we went out. And this is an actual pre-made bouquet at Hobby Lobby. We just added, I don't know if we added the dark ones or these light ones. I can't remember. I think we added the light ones. And it just kind of like tied it in. And then we also added the lavender and these cute little jewels just to like help it look more beautiful. Oh, as well as the eucalyptus, because it needed some more greenery. But we didn't like the greenery that it came with. Some of it was too dark or bright, so we added this. It was more of like a neutral palette, and we really love how it came out. And then we get to keep it. So that's like the best thing about just making arrangements like this and not worrying about real flowers and them dying. Because let me show you my real bouquet when I got married. It's still pretty, but it's not nearly anything what it looked like before. So here's my bouquet from when we got married. I sprayed this like wax stuff that I'll show you guys. That's really good for flowers, because you could have somebody do this, but I sprayed it really good, and then I hung it upside down. I'm not sure why this is cut. I don't know what happened, but I made this myself, you guys. I love this. It was so easy to make. It was not difficult at all. It had the roses, which were different colors of pink. We had baby's breath and hydrangea, which I'll show you a real picture of how it used to look. But it's still really beautiful, right? Like, I love it. I do want to hot glue this down because I'm not sure what happened here. But I just keep it in my hutch as a nice little reminder. All right, so here is the sign that my sister wants. It's gonna go over this, and it says, pick a seat either side. You're loved by both the groom and bride. Let's see how this comes out. I'm sure I'm gonna erase this like 5 million times before I think it's perfect, but let's see. Okay, the moment of truth. I'm going to show you guys all the signs I have completed within a few hours. Maybe like, it's probably took me like two and a half hours. All right, here's this. Pick a seat either side. You're loved by both the groom and bride. I really love the way this came out. I did my best to try to get the old chalk that was on here, so you can still kind of see this arrow, but I tried vinegar, I tried Awesome spray, the spray called Awesome, I tried Goo Gone, nothing worked. Regular water, so it's stuck on there, but I don't think it's too bad. I ended up adding some designs on the corners just to like help take your eye away from the arrow, because I do feel like it was dragging your eye down there. So I think that one looks great, and then let's show the other one. These are the rest of the signs. Let's start off over here. These are all ones that we found off Pinterest, and I just tried to copy them as best as possible with the font and the way it looked. So, and this is also using chalk markers, which are amazing, but sometimes they can be a pain in the butt as far as wiping them off. But luckily, I feel like everything did pretty good. You can see a little bit of the one that I used in the background saying love. I used this at her bridal shower, and the silver pin didn't, it's weird, it like came off, but you can still kind of see a shadow, but it's not that bad. And this is actually probably one of my favorite signs. So it says, be wise, sanitize, Limaris and Todd. So this is so cute. This is going to be before they get food. And this one is the Instagram one, help us capture the love, and then it has their hashtag. And then I have this one because they're gonna have the bubbles, and it says blow bubbles of good wishes for the new Mr. and Mrs. And this one I ended up doing silver here because I couldn't, that marker was so chunky, I just could not do it in that marker. So I did the silver. Same thing with this one. I did the silver, and I actually like the way it looks. So the silver, the word the, and then their hashtag. This one too, so it's silver, white, and silver, and I think it really just looks really cute. Then this says, please sign our guest book. Love that. Then we have this one, a sweet thank you from us to you. So this is gonna go by the little favors. And these are their family members that have passed. So this is Limaris and Joel's mom. And then this is Todd's mom and dad that have passed. So they're gonna put these on the table, the remembrance table. So I really love the way everything came out. I think it was timely, but especially if you have the signs already for your wedding and you're just reusing signs, then I would say don't buy new signs, just do this, especially if you have a good hand and you're able to write things like this. You could always use your Cricut too, but I don't know. I think this was easier for me than trying to struggle with my Cricut. I just rather struggle with my hands and the darn chalk pins. Let me show you guys that. This is the pin that the bride had me use. So jumbo chalk marker, and this is why it was really difficult for some of these, but at the same time I liked the way it looked in some areas. But for the really small words, there was no way I could do that. So we had this jumbo chalk marker and then this really small fine chalk marker. And I think she got these all at Hobby Lobby. And a lot of these things were from Hobby Lobby. All of these signs are hers, except this one is mine. And then the big, large one that I showed you guys in the beginning is actually one of her friends. So yay, you guys can do this too. This is what Jay is gonna be walking down with. It says, if you think I'm cute, wait until you see my titi, which is what he calls her for auntie. That is his godmother, and we're so excited.
Now I want to show you guys their gifts that we made. I have these beautiful champagne glasses that I added their names and some bling around the rim, as well as this beautiful board that has their initial and the date of their wedding, something they can just put out on display. And our favorite book, A Couple's Devotional. You know, you guys have heard me talk about this a lot. Next, we're moving on to the cake. After I was done buttercreaming it, it was time to airbrush it, and it came out so beautiful. But the part that brought it all together was adding the beautiful flowers. These flowers are all purchased from Hobby Lobby. We really tried to go with an ombre theme so that it can fade from white to very deep purple. It came out so beautiful. She loved it, and I just adored this cake. It's definitely up there in my top favorite 5. Here is the banquet room that is attached to the church that we were able to use for the reception area. I love how everything came out. The bride was really blessed and was able to borrow a lot of these items from her friend. And then there was a lot of people that were in the wedding party helping setting up. And luckily there's so many people that are creative that we were able to tie this all in. And look at how beautiful the cake looks on display with the beautiful fabric, and it's just like so perfect. The runner, the pillars right there, everything came out so good, and we were so happy that we were able to make this such a special day for her. Joelle sat in the back of the car so that we can get the cake there safely. I'm so thankful. But we had a really good time, and we're just so blessed to be in their lives and be able to share this moment with them. Jalen was a very, very good ring bearer. He did very well, and he loves his titis. So I really hope that this inspires you guys for your next big event. It doesn't have to be a wedding, but it's just so fun to do these things yourself and know that you're capable of doing it. Just go on Pinterest, guys. That's what I do.
So we just wanted to update you guys on a few things, show you how the wedding went. Congratulations to Limaris and Todd. We're so happy for you guys. They're in Hawaii right now, soaking up the sun and probably a little bit of rain.
Yeah, I could use some Hawaii right now.
I've never been there, so that will be on our list of places to go. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.